Hey guys, this is Mosh from GetWork, and we provide an app to help you find jobs and internships while you're still in college. So on the GetWork platform, we've recently gotten a lot of queries regarding how to create resumes, so how to format them and knowing what things to include. So what we're going to do in this video is just tell you quickly about all the things that your resume needs to have and all the things that it shouldn't have. So to begin, we're going to look at an example of a resume that is not too great. So it's an example of a bad resume. So at first glance, this resume looks like it's a good resume. Maybe it's something that you have also created in the past. However, there are a few things that are wrong with it. So we're just going to go ahead and show you what needs to be fixed. So the first thing is you don't need this resume title. Recruiters already know that you're submitting this document because it's your resume. Next, you also don't need to include this picture. If you do choose to include a picture, make sure that it's a professional picture. And over here, this person has listed their full house address. You don't need to do that. You just have to mention the location, like Delhi. And when you're including your email, make sure it's a professional email because this email is very difficult for a recruiter to actually write an email to you. In your career objective statement, be sure to get more specific. This is a very vague statement. Your objective should be more specific regarding the kind of career that you're looking for, the kind of profile or the industry that you want to work at, and make sure that you're focusing on these capitalization mistakes. There shouldn't be there. The next part is your experience. And some of you may not have an experience, which is fine, but if you do, make sure that you're adding a bit more information regarding what you've actually done at this maybe particular internship or job experience that you may have. And your skills section should have more than just one skill. You should be listing up to 8 skills, which are a mix of your technical skills and your soft skills. Be sure to move your experience and your skills section below your education section, especially because you're a fresher. A lot of freshers also display their education details in this table format, which is fine because it's easy to read. However, recruiters will immediately know that you are a fresher. So we recommend that you present it in a better way. Make sure that you are not making any of these spelling mistakes because it reflects poorly on you. And you should list your most recent qualifications above and then go in reverse order. So when you have BTech on the top, you should also be including your specialization. This resume also includes a project section, which is really great because you may not have enough experiences, so projects will boost your resume. However, be sure to include more details. There's also a hobby section here, which is not necessarily required. It's an optional section that's up to you if you'd like to add. However, we recommend something regarding your extracurricular activities or maybe any volunteer experience that you have. Make sure that you are focusing on the format. There shouldn't be an indent here. The achievement section is great. It's good to highlight any of the certificates or awards that you may have gotten. And lastly, there is this declaration here that you do not need to include. It should not be there because recruiters already know that when you submit your resume, that it is completely accurate information. So when you look at this resume, recruiters will only spend 6 to 10 seconds viewing it, and that's when they will decide if they want to shortlist you. So you need to make sure that the headings are clear and it's formatted in a way where they can get the information quickly. So if we were to edit out all the mistakes, this is what a good resume would look like. So it's the same person's resume, and on the top you can see the course that they have done and what is their specialization. And you can also see their email, so it's a more professional email. The location has been changed to Delhi. In their career objective, they're stating what profile they're interested in. Their education details are a lot more clear now. You can find the year of passing as well as the grade details here. And there is a projects and internships section instead of an experience section where you can just put in all of the internships and projects that you have. It has your profile detail, the company, as well as how long you were working there, and a little bit about the responsibilities that you had. And it's the same for this freelance project as well. And then when we scroll to the bottom, we have the skills section where there are now 8 skills, which are a mix of the technical skills as well as the soft skills, and then the achievement section. So this is a really great resume. It gives the recruiter very easy look on what you have done so far, and it's very clear. And we have used something called Canva to create this particular resume. where you can find a lot of free resume templates. And if you're not comfortable using this online tools, you can also just create your resumes using Word. So these are some sample resumes that you can look at, and you can just edit the information and you can start using it. We are making these templates free to you, and you can find the links for these templates in the description below. And it's just really important to remember that once you have edited this information, that you are exporting it as a PDF format. And a lot of students also forget the one major rule when it comes to resumes. You always and only have to submit PDF resumes. It's very important that you do this. Do not submit a JPEG image file or a Word document. A lot of recruiters who get these kinds of resume formats will not even look at the resumes. So you could have a really good resume, but a recruiter will not look at it just because you have submitted it in a format that is not a PDF format. So make sure that all of your resumes are submitted only in the PDF format. So I hope this video gave you a better idea of how to create a really good resume. So if you have any other questions, just please leave them in the comments below. We'll be happy to help you out. In the description, you will also find links to resources where you can create your resumes online, as well as a couple of free templates that we're giving out to you completely for free. So just go ahead and get those right now. And don't forget to subscribe to us on GetWork and like this video. Thanks.